Hello everyone, welcome to LRDIPrep. This is Samir Surdana. And the next topic that I'm going to pick under this series of 100 quant questions that you must do before SNAP is mixture and solution. So this is the topic that we'll be discussing. So we'll be discussing around 5 questions on mixture and solution. Uh, let's have a look at the first question. The concepts of mixture and solution questions are exactly similar to what we have studied in the percentage chapter. All you need to know is a concept of successive decrement to solve the questions of mixture and solution. For example, have a look at this question. It says from a milk container, 16.67% is removed and replaced with water. Next, 28.56% is removed and replaced with water. Again, 2% is removed and replaced with water. And finally, what we are supposed to answer is, what is the percentage of milk in the solution now? I'll tell you the direct approach of solving this question will not, discuss the complete derivation of the concept. I'll tell you the straight shortcut method of solving this question. See this. Whenever you're solving the question of removal and replacement, whenever you're solving the question of removal and replacement, all you have to do is, all you have to use, all you have to do is just use the concept of successive decrement, right? How to use it? See that. What you need to know is, first just look at this container. For example, in this case, this container is a milk container, right? I'm removing a part of it and I'm replacing it with water. Now, see that you are removing milk and you are replacing that whole quantity with the water. So what first thing that you need to look for is that which of these two quantity will get decrease in this container. You are removing milk and replacing it with water, so obviously water percentage will go up and the milk percentage will go down. You need to concentrate on that content which will keep on decreasing, right? So decide which content will decrease. In this particular case, we have decided it's milk that will get decreased. Okay. The next question that you need to answer. So this is the first question that you need to answer, that which of the content will get decreased. The next question that you need to answer is by what percentage it will get decreased. By what percentage it will get decreased, right? It will get decreased. By what percentage will get decreased? This will depend on what part of the total solution you are removing. You see that in the first case, you are removing 16.67%. By what percentage it will get decreased? It depends on what percentage of the total solution is being removed. It depends on what percentage or fraction of total solution you are removing, of total solution you are removing. So these are the two things that you need to know, and you will get your answer of this type of question in one single line. Now, in this particular case, we get to know the milk will get reduced. What was the initial milk? It was 100%. 100% was the initial milk. In the first case, you removed 16.67% of it and replace it with water. In terms of fraction, it is 1 by 6. So decrease the content of 100% by 1 by 6. So you'll be left with 5 by 6 of 100%. Next, what are you removing? Next, you are removing 28.56, right? Next, you are removing 28.56, right? So write down 28.56 here. So in the second case, you are removing 28.56%. So the milk percentage will get successively decreased by 28.56%. This is the quantity of milk left. Now in the second part, you're removing 28.56% of total. That means it will get decreased by 2 by 7 now. Now decrease this quantity by 2 by 7, you'll be left with 5 by 7. Next, you are removing 2% of it. Now, if you're removing 2% of it, what is the part that you're removing? You're removing 2%. You're removing 2%. That means you're removing 1 by 50 of the total part, right? So therefore, the milk quantity will get reduced by 1 by 50, and you will be left with 49 by 50 of the total part. That's it. This is the milk quantity that you will have in the solution now. 7, right? 5 into 5, 25. We'll cancel it on 2. So the milk percentage was initially 100%, and you will be left with 7 by 7 by 12 part of it. What is 7 by 12? What is 7 by 12 of 100? Just simply solve it. 1 by 12 we know is 8.33%. Multiply it with by 7. 100 by 12 is 8.33%. So into 7, you'll get your answer as 58.31%. So this is the quantity of the milk that will be left in the solution, right? So the standard concept is what part of the solution you are removing and by what percentage you are removing. That's it. These are the two questions that you need to answer and you'll get your answer, right? For example, even if I change this percentages, still the method will not get changed, right? Let me give you one more example on this. Let's say in case of 16.67% here, if I'm saying that, let's say you're removing 6.67% of the solution here. And then if I'm saying here, I'm removing, let's say, 20% of the solution. And third case, let's say I'm removing 25% of the solution, right? And then finally tell me what's the percentage of milk in the solution. So initially the milk is 100%. All you have to do is find out, because you're replacing it with water. So find out which part will get removed, which part will get reduced. It's a milk percentage that will get reduced. So milk is initially 100%. In the first case, it will get reduced by 6.67. That is 1 by 15. So you'll be left with 14 by 15. Second case, you're removing 20%. That means you're removing by 1 by 5 part of it. So you'll be left with 4 by 5 part of it. In the third case, you're removing 25%. So that means you're removing 1 by 4. So you will be left with 3 by 4 part of it, right? That's it. This is the answer. 4 and 4 will get cancelled. This will cancel it on 5. So you will be left with 14 by 25% of the 100% part. 14 by 25 is 56%. So finally, you'll be left with 56% of the solution. You might get the question like this also, that the examiner says from a milk container, you are removing 20% of the solution and replacing it with water, and you're doing this operation 4 times. That means every time you are removing 20% of solution and replacing it with water, and this process has been repeated 4 times. What is the percentage of the milk left in the solution now? Initially you have 100%. So this 20% is removed and replaced by water 4 times. So first time you will be left with 80%. Second time again you will be left with 80% of the previous quantity. Third time again you will be left with 80% of the previous quantity. Fourth time again you will be left with 80% of the previous quantity, and this will give you the solution as 40.96%. Just solve it, right? Just solve it. 8 into 8 into 8 into 8 is 40,4096. Cancel the zeros and you'll get your answer as 40.96%. So that's removal and replacement. Removal and replacement is nothing but a case of, it's a case of, it is a case of successive decrement, right? It's a case of successive decrement. That's it. All this is all you have to do to answer all these questions, right? I'll be discussing 2 and 3 more complex questions on mixture and solution, which you might find it tough, but they're actually very, very easy if you follow this approach to answer the question. That will be discussed in the next part of the video. Thank you so much for joining the session. SME.YT is my referral code that you can use to get 10% off an Unacademy Plus subscription. And this is my Telegram group that you can join. And also on Unacademy, there are 2 more updates that I would like to give all the students who are appearing for CAT 2021. And these updates are, so now there's an iconic membership for CAT 2021 exam preparation. All the students who are waiting for CAT 2021, they can now subscribe for iconic membership, where a personal mentor will be given to you under iconic membership to help you with your exam preparation. Test analysis and reports will be given to you. Other management and test stress exam preparation will also be included under iconic membership, and all benefits of Plus are automatically included under iconic membership. There's an Ask a Doubt live feature that has been made live on Unacademy Learning app. All you have to do is click the question that you want to ask as a doubt, right? And highlight the question that you want to ask, send it across, you'll get your solution. You'll get your solution as soon as possible on Unacademy Learning app. And this feature is made live for 24 hours 7. That means 24 hours 7, this feature is available, and you can ask any of the doubts that you want to ask. These are my upcoming courses that I will be launching on Unacademy Plus. Let me give you the idea. These are my These are my courses that I'll be launching for students who are appearing for CAT 2021 in the month of January and February. This is Arithmetic Without Formula with 1000 question course, one-stop solution for algebra with a 750 question course. Without formula course, in this particular course, we'll be learning the conceptual method of solving the question rather than just cramming the formulas. We'll be learning the derivation behind the formulas rather than just cramming them. So there are 1000 questions that will be practiced with the concepts of without formula approach, right? And there's a comprehensive geometry course with 750 practice questions that will be coming up in the month of January. Thank you so much for watching this video. See you in the next part.